On the Water has been brought to you by
Here we are with David Rogers, King of the Kids and CEO of Challenge, supporting kids with cancer. Thanks for having us, David.
Thank you for coming.
What is your role as CEO of Challenge, supporting kids with cancer?
I've been here 20 years, so I've seen the program develop from a small one camp a year to a $1 million or $2 million a year program now. So we provide support from the point of diagnosis through the treatment period and beyond, which is a big thing, but what does that mean? We work in the hospital and we work with kids and we find out what their needs are, what their likes and wants are, and then we try to do that in an environment that's safe and also has medical staff and everyone involved. So a day like today is a great opportunity for kids who may have had treatment yesterday in hospital to come out and just be normal kids doing normal things again, and just know that every child that's here is aware that if you've got a cold then you can't really come because that can actually affect my life for a long time. So everyone's aware of that sort of stuff.
What other programs does Challenge do for families that are involved in this situation?
Well, there's a program geared towards kids, which is very orientated towards camping, activities, ticketing to most concerts and shows that come to town. And some of those we do as groups with Challenge, and other times we do that as families. And so we just give the tickets to the family and go from there. Now, for a normal family, organising tickets to a concert or a show, they would book in advance, but our kids can't do that because they don't know what's going to happen. So having a program like Challenge is fantastic, because if the people who were going to go can't, then there's always someone else who can because of the nature of the treatment. The best people to give advice are the people who have been going through it themselves. So, and if they're different people at different parts of the journey, so they can explain how they go through the process, and hopefully that's beneficial. So even a day like today where the kids are having fun, mums and dads might just ask a few different questions, and they get to know that there's no right or wrong way of doing things with a child with cancer, but it's nice to be able to say that that's my siblings are having, or my other kids are having real problems with coping with their sick sibling, and someone else, other families saying that happens because mine are having the same problem. So then it's like a big weight off their shoulders because it's not something that hangs over them. So I think those services are great. We have accommodation in Queensland and also in Torquay, so we send families down there, and all these services are for free. This is not a club you want to be involved in, it's a club you become involved in because of your situation. So if we can look at the needs of children and families on a regular basis and see what, with changing medicine and so forth, then we try and, to the best of our ability, deliver those services. So for the last 8 years, on a monthly basis, we've provided a 3-course meal, silver service, in the playroom at the Children's Hospital. Now, if anybody's spent any time in hospital at all, you know the hospital food isn't the greatest. So some families have spent 1 month, some families have spent 5 months. Having that one night a month is the saviour of just getting them through the next couple of days. So I think it's all about that, and hopefully putting a smile on the kid's face. And I think an 8-year-old boy put it best when he said the best thing about having cancer is challenge. And I suppose if you're in that environment and that's what they think, then obviously we're doing a good job.
Okay, well, thanks for having us along, David.
Thank you.
We've had fun, you've had fun, the kids and families have had fun. It's been a great day out on the water. Yep. And what does this day mean for you?
Well, it's just an opportunity to get out and share the day with some children that have been doing it really rough, and just to have a bit of fun instead of focusing on all the sickness and the treatments that goes on. It's just nice to get out and kick back and relax. So you're with the Rotary, as is Marlene. How did you get involved in Challenge?
In Challenge, we're asked to come along to support for the day. It's a general thing the group does. It's a very wonderful thing to be able to support not only the children but the parents of the children as the young people go through this tough time, and to let the parents have a bit of a good time on board, I think is wonderful.
Are you having fun?
Yeah, you bet I am. It's great to see the kids smiling. You know, it just brings out the best in everybody and gives them some real quality time.
Thanks, Ross.
On the Water has been brought to you by